Yeah, we've got a real opportunity here in New Brunswick to take advantage of this economic crisis. Why wouldn't we be doing things that are bold and innovative? Here are 6 bold revenue-generating ideas that cut away all the rhetoric, that cut away all the ideology, and just says what's good for New Brunswick right now and into the future. How do we build an economy in this province that is going to be sustainable down the road? We have 6 bold ideas. Firstly, why not invest in community health centers? In New Brunswick, almost 47% of the provincial budget goes to health care. It's the #1 public policy issue, unquestionably. However, do we do that efficiently? Are there not more efficiencies within the healthcare systems? We think there are. Community health centers, long proven in other jurisdictions to be cost efficient, yet providing comprehensive health care. Why not here in New Brunswick? A second point, why not tolls on our highways? Come on. We have people, businesses, flying through our province. The Atlantic Gateway. Last week, Sean Graham signed a deal with Nova Scotia. And guess what? There's going to be one way station. It's going to be in Amherst. So we're going to have large trucks bringing product from Halifax to the northeastern seaboard of the United States, whipping through this province on highways that we pay for. Why not put tolls on? Do you realize that since New Brunswick dumped the tolls in 2000, that we have lost the opportunity to generate $180 million? Let's recapture that. Why not now? We're in a different time, we're in a different place, the economic situation that we face is far different. Why not look to tolls as an economic generator? The third bold point. Now this is something that, arguably causes great reaction from both sides. But we have in New Brunswick, right now, book value, $9 billion in public sector pension plans. 8 pension plans that manages $9 billion. Instead of the province going out and mortgaging our life away and our children's lives away with public-private partnerships, hey, here's a novel idea. Oh no, they did it in New York City back in the 70s to save the city of Manhattan. Why not do it here in New Brunswick? Let's have the government set up government bonds and have them made available to our pension plans. A win-win situation. Our pension plans buy these bonds in exchange for a fair rate of return. The province gets much needed revenue at a very low cost. Let's talk 4 or 5% return on the investment, instead of the high exorbitant cost of the money that this province is committing us to build public-private partnerships. And we can use the money as well to re-energize the public service. Money that already exists, money instead that is being invested outside of the province for dividends for shareholders. Why don't we cash in? And why don't we here in New Brunswick take advantage of that money, our own money, invest it here in New Brunswick? The fourth bold point, and this isn't new, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. The fourth bold point we have is, what about the public automobile insurance plan? In 2004, made in New Brunswick, let's get it done. All parties agreed. Current sitting cabinet ministers, Hache, Lamrock, Burke, were all on that, unanimously in support of a public automobile insurance system. Do you know what? Over a 4-year period, we collectively, you, me, and everybody else in this province, paid in excess of $500 million, in excess of $500 million in profit to the insurance companies. Think of what that money would mean circulating in our economies, our communities. No, instead, they want to go back and cut your services. They want to cut public services. Introducing a Made in New Brunswick public automobile insurance will generate more money in our communities, circulating through our convenience stores, our theaters, our restaurants, where New Brunswickers buy services and where New Brunswickers work. Come on, why not? Why not now? The fifth point goes to something that the government always challenges. What about efficiencies? You know, we need more efficiencies. We need to increase productivity within the public sector. We agree with that. We do need to improve efficiencies. The government launched a program a couple of years ago called Shared Services. Where is it? Where are the results? What is it that we're waiting for now? Let's get those programs introduced and on the way. There are a number of programs within the public service that need to be updated, reviewed. Let's get to the task. Why make a plan but not follow through with it? There are efficiencies, and we'd like to help the government find their way through those efficiencies. The sixth point, one thing that New Brunswickers have always been skeptical of is how is it that some people can work for the government, retire, and then come back and work for the government as a consultant. We believe that there are literally millions of taxpayers' dollars that are being paid to individuals who are double dipping. Consultants have come back and taken on roles with the government, consultants who were former government employees, who are receiving their deserved pension benefits, but have come back and are operating and selling their services to the province as consultants. We need to account for these. We believe that there are many inefficiencies. There are many jobs that have been taken away from eligible New Brunswickers. Young people coming into the system are being denied full-time work because work is being done by consultants, people who have in fact retired. We have to find new ways, and that's why we're putting it on the table, 6 bold ideas. Shouldn't they be discussed? Let's not dismiss them out of hand. Think about it. The government's looking at a $500 million deficit. Any 3 of those suggestions will garner far more than $500 million. Now's time. Let's cut all the rhetoric. Let's put all the banners down. We're all New Brunswickers. We all live here because we want to be living here. And there's no greater opportunity than right now to be looking at new recipes for success in this province. Quite frankly, the recipes of the last 30 years haven't worked. They've gotten us right at this point. Isn't it time now to start looking at new and bold ideas? Let's start it today. Let's not wait for March 17th. Call the MLA that knocked on your door for your support. Call your MLA who knocked on your door 2.5 years ago for your support. Now, why don't you tell him or her that we want to be part of this? Get out of your box. Get into some new thinking. We need new thinking in this province. The old thinking just doesn't serve New Brunswick well. We have 30 years of proof of that.